Let's take a look at two good choices for concealed carry weapons here. I happen to really like Springfield, so I'm kind of partial towards these two. On top we have the xd40 subcompact. On the bottom we have the Springfield EMP 40, which is a micro 1911. I'm going to compare these two weapons and give you my thoughts in a concealed carry role. The XD is my primary carry weapon. I carry it all day, every day. And I bought this EMP to maybe take place. Well, it is a nice little gun. It is quite a bit thinner than the XD. The grip is a little bit longer. There's my messy kitchen in the background. And if you take a look at the magazines, you'll see the XD is a little bit shorter. You get 9+1 in the XD subcompact. It is a double stack. And in the 1911 EMP, you get 8+1. And this is a single stack. Okay. If we compare these two next to each other, they're very similar in size. But the XD is going to be quite a bit thicker because it's a double stack. Here you can see the grip is a little bit longer on the EMP. Now, I am not a big fan of safeties on a carry weapon. When the bad moment happens, you are probably going to forget to flip off that safety. Even if you train, you're probably still going to forget. Which is why I opted not to carry this weapon. It does have the grip safety and a nice little beaver tail on it, but it has an external safety. So when you draw this weapon and you're going to fire, you must remember, as it's coming out of the holster, to sweep that safety off. Me? I've practiced a lot, I've tried a lot, but it doesn't work for me. Now, of course, your results may vary. Some people will only carry 1911 and say it's the greatest weapon on the planet. That's up to them. Carry whatever you shoot well and whatever you feel comfortable shooting. Me, with an external safety, I don't think I'm ever going to carry a weapon that has an external safety. Now, this Springfield XD, it does have a safety. It's got the little trigger paddle safety. It does have the grip safety. If you do not have the gun held right, you cannot. Notice it's cocked here. Of course, it was safety checked at the beginning. You could pull the trigger and it is not going to fire the weapon. You can hit the grip safety and it is not going to fire the weapon. The only way this weapon will fire is when you're holding it, when you've got the grip safety depressed and you pull the trigger. I like that because I don't got to remember to do anything. When bad things happen and I draw my weapon, as long as I've got it in my hand and pull the trigger, it will fire. There's nothing to remember to do. Nothing to flip off or try to remember to flip off, unlike the 1911, because it has that safety, and you'd be crazy to carry it without the safety engaged. When you draw, if you don't flip this safety off, you cannot shoot the weapon. You flip this off, bang. Now, it's up to you. Your results may vary, but I practice a lot, I tried, and I just cannot get comfortable with drawing and flipping that safety off, at least in the heat of the moment. Standing at the range, shooting at a paper target doesn't count, because when your blood gets pumping and your heart is pumping, you lose all thought processes. It's all down to muscle memory, and hopefully none of us will ever have to experience that. But just keep that in mind. You don't have time to think when the bad things happen, which is why I do not prefer to have a weapon with an external safety. But both of these weapons are very nice. They both fire very well. If I'm having a good day shooting, I can hit very well with both of them. Give you a little look again at the thickness difference. A lot of people give the XD a bad rap for being so chunky and thick. But with the right holster and a good thick gun belt, you hardly even know it's there. Anyway, hope you guys have learned something about this. Have a good day.